Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, The Last Survivors. 2014. I found it again because I found Haley Lou Richardson. Looked for her to see what else she was in. She's in this from 2014. It's about a teenager who's trying to protect a well in a drought-stricken utopia or something like that. I don't know, So it's like kind of a post-apocalyptic type of movie where there's no water and there's this well and some teenagers trying to protect it. And that Haley Lou Richardson is in this. So IMDb, it's over 5. So, and 5.4. Over 3,000 people have reviewed it. So, who knows? But it's free on Amazon Prime. Well, if you have Amazon Prime, it's free. So I'm going to check it out. Why not? Can't find anything else and I don't want to keep looking. So let's get into it. I'll tell you what it's really about and tell you ultimately what I think. Maybe you're thinking of watching it. So stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody. I want to do a quick check-in here. We're watching Last Survivors. We're at the 44-minute, 40-second mark. Real quick mention here. Booboo Stewart plays the Haley Lou Richardson's friend, I believe. I don't think they're brother and sister. I think they're just friends. But they are two people who are in this area that all the wells have gone dried up and it hasn't rained in 10 years. So they're kind of living together, surviving. He has some sort of medical issue, kidney issue. So I'm not sure if diabetes or whatever it is, it doesn't say. But if he doesn't get enough water, obviously he'll die. So their plan is there's a plane, a Cessna, that needs fixing, and they're trying to find a part for it so that they can get it to work and fly out of there. Meanwhile, there's hunters or something like that, basically people who think that they own all the water, and they're going around from, I want to say village to village, but farm to farm, kind of finding people and killing them. Keeping the young ones, but making sure that they don't take any more water because they believe all the water is for them. So these two are trying to survive that while also trying to get out, is essentially what the movie's about. The whole place is very, very dry. You don't see any food. There's one piece where they had some peaches, but otherwise it's all water-based. And that's it. I think for the most part they're trying to find a part for the plane so they can fly out. There's talk of maybe walking and trying to get outside of the area that they're in. Might be better places out there. We don't know. So pretty interesting. So far so good. And I thought the interesting was Booboo being in it. Booboo, if you don't know, is he was in Twilight. Played a part in Twilight. I think he was in a couple of the Twilights. But I was like, who is this guy from? So I have 2 daughters. I've seen Descendants. He's in Descendants. So I've seen that. If you have seen that on, I guess it's on Nickelodeon or something like that, the Descendants of the evil characters in the Disney World. He plays in that. So that's where I recognized him. And I thought, I'll stop in and share it with y'all. But anyway, I'll get back to it. I'll probably see at the end. It's entertaining. Nothing earth-shattering, but worth watching. So I'll see you in a couple minutes. Be right back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of The Last Survivors, and it was really good. I shouldn't say really good, but it was entertaining. I enjoyed it. Not much more to tell you about the movie. It's more like a suspenseful action. Is she gonna get found? What's going to happen? And that guy she's with, Dean, who is played by Booboo, I think they are boyfriend and girlfriend. They slightly kiss at one point that gives you that thought. So, I don't know. But that doesn't matter. But it's all about them trying to survive and get this plane going. And are they going to be able to do it? There's a little kid as well who lives near them. Doesn't want to be with them. He wants to live on his own. But she visits him from time to time, and they have a little bit of a friendship going on. Meanwhile, they're being hunted by, I don't know, the hunters or something like that, as I already mentioned. But here's the interesting piece. I'm watching this, and I'm seeing this, the main guy, who's the main villain, running that group. And I'm like, who is he? I recognize him. I can't put my name on it. His name in the movie was Carson. And Finally, I'm thinking, okay, his name, I had to look up his name in real life, is John Grease, Gries, if I'm saying that right. It could be Grease, John Grease. Do you recognize that name? If not, you might. The first part I thought about him as is Laszlo in Real Genius. If you ever seen Real Genius, Val Kilmer in that one, he plays Laszlo, the guy in the closet, right? I think the guy in the closet. Yeah, the guy in the closet. Anyway, more importantly, I just had the epiphany. He's in Napoleon Dynamite. He is Uncle Rico. And that's who your main villain is. I never put that together. I can't believe it. So if this movie's good for anything, it's for making me realize Uncle Rico was the man in the closet in Real Genius. So, anyway, enough of the movie trivia and history going on. He's the main character. He's the main villain in this. He's trying to hunt them down. He's trying to own all the land on it. It's Carson land, and that's what he's doing. He has his daughter, who's like an older daughter. And he wants the family-owned land kind of thing, and he has all these people working for him. They're bad people, and they're just killing all the other people who are there trying to get these wells to work. That's really it. So they're trying to survive. They're hiding from them, sometimes fighting, that kind of thing. So a lot of action and stuff like that. Meanwhile, they're trying to get the plane to take off and go who knows where. But so I would say if you like. Now, it's not Mad Max, but you get the feel of Mad Max or The Bad Batch. Again, it's not The Bad Batch, but those types of movies when they're in desolate desert wastelands and, nobody ever showers. They're always dirty. They're just trying to survive the best that they can. If you like those kinds of movies, you might enjoy this. I thought it was pretty good. I liked her in this. And she's the only one you really watch most of the time, so I thought she did a fantastic job. And this is 2014, so this is 5 years ago. So she was pretty young, and she did a pretty good job in this. And interesting concept. That's it. I think it's worth watching. Check it out. If you've already seen it, drop me a line. Let me know. Love to hear your comments. And if you're gonna watch it and you end up doing because of this review, love to hear from you. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and all that stuff. And tune in again next time at Kimmel's Irish Pub.